What's up, football fans? It's your favorite NFL scout, and we are now in the offseason. And the number one thing that we talk about in the offseason is the draft. But before we get to the draft, we're going to talk about free agency. And so what I want to do today is I want to outline 5 of the most impactful free agents to watch in the offseason. So I'm not going to include the guys that are likely to be franchise tagged. That'll be Devontae Adams from the Green Bay Packers, Orlando Brown from the Kansas City Chiefs, and a handful of others. These are the guys that I expect to hit the market. So let's get right to it. At number 5, Mike Williams, wide receiver of the LA Chargers. When you think about Mike Williams, he has been a dominant playmaker on the outside, but particularly over the last 4 seasons. He's a guy who has 26 career touchdown receptions, and all of those have happened in the last 4 years. He has 2 1,000-yard seasons, and when you watch him on the tape, he's a big play waiting to happen, meaning he has the ability to use his size to really dominate down in the red zone. He consistently wins the 50-50 balls down the boundary, and he also has a little catch and run ability. He is a number 1 receiver. Someone may pay a hefty sum to bring him onto the squad. At 4, Harold Landry from the Tennessee Titans, a pass rusher extraordinaire. Big-time talent coming off the edge, 31 career sacks, coming off a season in which he had 12 sacks playing for the Titans. When you think about this league is not only about passers, it's about pass rushers and guys who consistently get home. They find a way to get paid. Harold Landry is one of the best in the business of getting home. Looking at the tape, I love the speed, the quickness, the dip and rip move that he displays. He has found a way to consistently get to the quarterback. That's one of the reasons why he is going to get paid. At 3, Mitchell Trubisky from the Buffalo Bills. Look, I know this quarterback has kind of been a bit of a polarizing figure in the evaluation circle because you just don't know how good he could be as a starter. But when you go back and look at his tenure in Chicago, 2 playoff appearances, a 29-21 record, and when you had a chance to see him play in the preseason for the Buffalo Bills, there was a lot to like. Very athletic, has outstanding arm talent, and now that he's had an opportunity to watch Josh Allen, he may unlock some of the instincts and the things that we like when we saw him come out of North Carolina. Look, he was the number 2 overall pick. Now that he's had a year away from it, more people have a greater appreciation for his game, which is why he is going to be somebody's starter in 2022. At 2, Hassan Reddick from the Carolina Panthers. This is a natural pass rushing phenom off the edge. In the last 2 seasons, he's had 23.5 sacks, and he has shown to the football world that he'd be a disruptive force off the edge. Reunited with Matt Rule and his old defensive coordinator at Temple, Phil Snow, he was able to settle in and show people that the final season that he had in Arizona was not a fluke. When you put back-to-back double-digit sack seasons on your resume, it really opens up the eyes to evaluators, and it also puts you at the front of the line when it comes to being one of the top free agents. But now at number 1, I give you all the pass rushers, but you have to have someone who can cover those big-time wideouts on the perimeter. And so my number 1 guy, J.C. Jackson from the New England Patriots. J.C. Jackson is really incredible because he was an undrafted free agent who has become a Pro Bowl player. In his 4 years in the league, 25 interceptions, and each and every year he's gotten better at taking the ball away. He's long, he's rangy, he has the ability to play man-to-man coverage, but he also is very comfortable playing in space and playing in zone. And when you have the instincts and diagnostic skills to go with the hands and playmaking ability that he's displayed, it really makes you a nice fit as a number 1. And when you have a versatile toolbox, which Jackson has, it means that he can play in any scheme. That's why he is going to be a prize commodity on the free agent market. So there you have it, my top 5 most impactful free agents to watch this offseason. Make sure you keep tuning in to Fox Sports Digital and the app to get all of the latest on the offseason activity. I'm Bucky Brooks. I'll see you next time.